Get the guys. So, I'm not gonna do a talk for a while. I've got one prepared on muscles. I'm gonna put that up. Just gonna focus on my health, and plus I've covered most topics anyway now, innit? So, ik onkar. So from the ik, we all came. This whole creation, the whole universe. Hana, in our souls, our jot is ik. We all have ik onkar in our soul. So whether it's your enemy, Gora, Kala, Pila, whatever it is, ants, whatever, the soul, or the whole energy, the whole cosmos is all from that one divine light. What Sikhi says, ek onkar. There's no hatred, there's no fear, it's only one God. Hana, what we refer to God. Obviously, it's a divine energy, ecstasy, infinite, whatever you want to call Rab. Some people say Hari, Ram, Allah, whatever. It's the one. Yeah. So this journey now of the soul, the game, it's just a game. It's being played. It's to return back and recognize ourselves. We're separated and then we rejoin. When we join, we go to our true home, our true identity, the real marriage, husband, Lord, the soul brides is us lot, the separated ones, and we need to marry. So Gurbani has a lot of metaphors about marrying the husband, Lord, self-realization, our true identity, our root, Brahmagyan, when our consciousness merges with Paramatma, Atma merges. If it doesn't merge, we're stuck in duality, Maya, attachment, greed, the bunch jaw, anger, ego, lust, pain and pleasure, reincarnation, and ignorance. We haven't recognized ourselves. We haven't returned home. So even though we're from the one, we haven't become the one again. Hana? I'll do the next slide now. So, Guru Nanak Dev Ji to Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji, the Jot went on from each Guru. Now that Jot is contained in Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, the word of God guidance, who we say is the Naam. So what's the Naam? The Naam is divine energy, the primal energy. So when we jump the Shabad, the jump the mantras, slowly we start connecting with this divine energy and we become that pure, infinite ecstasy energy again, which is Paramatma, which is Ek Onkar. So now we're going to look at the Guru Mantra. So the Guru Mantra is all Kirtan, Bani and stuff as well, but specifically the Guru Mantra Wahe Guru was given and is explained in Pai Gudasti Anvara. So the Wah means wow, infinite ecstasy, wondrous, amazing, never ending, primal, Wah. Yeah? So basically the energy, our primal energy, the root energy is much more amazing than any other pleasure on earth. So when we say Wah, we're invoking that feeling of going back to that infinite ecstasy and that primal energy instead of being in the energy of lust, attachment, anger, ego, the bunch jaw energy, and worldly desires. Here means true now, forever true. Paramatma is talking about Wahe Guru. So God is true, God is infinite, God is ecstasy. This divine energy is never dying. It's the amazing thing. It's like everything else is falsehood, basically. The Gu, so the Gu will be the bunch jaw Maya, sins, are karma, coming and going in reincarnation, our darkness, you know, bad deeds, uh, the bad thoughts, crimes that we've done, the sins, bab that we've done, go, our ignorance, darkness. So when I go to the rule, the divine light, self-discovery, self-realization, righteousness. So what does Waheguru mean? When we jump this and chant this, we become that Nam, we become that divine energy, we become Wahi again, we become the rule again, and we become back to our original roots. So this is the good mantra. So what is a Sikh? Sikh is a learner, learning the path of reconnecting, joining our soul, our Atma back with Paramatma. You read Bani, you do Seva, you do the Guru Mantra, you do your Nitnem, you do righteous causes like charity, help in your local neighborhood, stuff like that. Just doing good for people, good for humanity. And it doesn't always have to be picking up the sword. It can be just loads of other ways you can fight for goodness in your local community or on a worldwide scale. The Khalsa, so when you become Amritari, you get the 5Ks, Hana? Then you become part of the Khalsa. So Khalsa means, pure ones, you know what I mean? So someone that's doing a lot of bhakti, they've been can be khalis. Bhagat Kabirji talks about that. Their soul becomes pure. But Khalsa, when you're Amritari, you have the Kirpan, you have the Ganga, Kashera, KSK, whatever. These are all practical, huh? These are practical things. The uniform of the Khalsa. So we've got civilians and Khalsa. So when you're in a Bana and a Hung Bana, you're part of the forge, innit? You're part of the Khalsa forge. So you got the Mala, you've got the Bana, you've got the Kamal Kasa, you've got the Shaster, the shield, the spear, whatever. Then you're no longer kind of representing a civilian. I know in the UK is different. People are civilians and they dress up in the Bana, but then they pay tax. A real Khalsa will not pay tax to a corrupt government that is, starting unjust wars or doing bombings, killing innocents, or just promoting, unrighteousness or unethical stuff. So this is shown in our past, but obviously these days, who is a true Khalsa? Everyone's paying tax in the UK, If you don't pay tax, if someone start doing prachar, don't pay tax, it will be the Sikhs saying, you're doing fraud or grassing you up and stuff like that, because they're just total puppets of the system. I'm not saying not to pay tax, but I'm just saying if the government was doing corruption and you're paying the tax, you are complicit. You know what I mean? You're part of the problem as well. Then, a real Khalsa will rather not pay the tax and go jail because they do not want their money going towards the bombs and stuff. That's how deep the Khalsa will take it. So real talk, when someone gives real talk, in the band, they're seen as the bad guy or bad woman, or you know what I mean? Because real talk is hard hitting. The truth hurts. It's like, now, if Baba Deep Singh Ji was here and he drew that line, a lot of Sikhs will say, oh, he's getting people killed, he's getting people killed, or he's gonna get our kids arrested, this and that. They wouldn't like him. We might have the pictures up and you think, okay, ancient times Baba Deep Singh done what he done, but if that need came today, the way Sikhs are diluted and the way their thinking is, they've been compromised and they've got the Western sort of beliefs and stuff like that. A lot of people wouldn't like Baba Deep Singh Ji. Same with Guru Gobind Singh Ji. You're gonna think, what's Mao on about? What's Uncle Mao on about? I'm telling you, Guruji was an outlaw. Weapons were banned. He told everybody to carry weapons because you can't rely on anyone else to protect you. You have to protect you, yourself, and your family. Now, if Guruji was on stage doing this bachar, A lot of Sikhs are anti-weapon anyway, and then they would say Guruji is going to get our sons arrested. He's going to get them put in jail. But Guruji said the same rules for his own sons, the Char Sahibzade. Look what happened to their lives. He sacrificed them. All the Singhs back in the day had a much harder life than we have now. The consequences of fighting for Dharam Yudh, standing up or being Shastri ended up mainly in death or on battlefields with arms missing and legs missing and going in prisons, hard, harsh prisons, not like these days prisons. But I'm telling you now, if Guru Gobind Singh was on stage, given the katha that he gave them times, the Sikh community would turn, a lot of Sikhs would turn against him. You might not see it, but mark my words. Take care, people. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.